The next part that I really want to dive into is the packaging side of things. Again, as I was starting to grow Tommy's Trading Post, I was so excited all the time when I would get, one or two orders. I loved packaging. I would, get the card. I would make sure it was clean and all of these things, and try to package it perfect every single time. And one thing that I didn't realize, again, lower end cards, more bulk, that I didn't realize is the bigger that I'm growing, the more orders I get, the more repeat customers, the more time spent on just packaging orders. And it can be tough at times. There's, when I get back from vacation, I think I have, over 150 cards right now that I have to package, or something along those lines. I don't know. It's telling me 99 plus on eBay. And the thing that I didn't think about when I first started this is, yes, I want to grow this, but how do I also grow this without taking so much of my time away from, my family, my friends, my work, and just making sure that I'm doing things very effectively. And the one thing that I've started to do a lot more with packaging specifically is try to have a really good system in place, try to make sure I'm understanding how much weight something will be so I don't have to weigh everything, making sure I have, all my materials in front of me, and making sure that I'm just efficient with what I'm doing and knowing which label goes with what order, since I take a lot of pride on not getting orders shipped wrong. But it's one thing that if you're going to dive into selling cards or even just truly collecting cards at times, is you have to think about, as you scale, what's going to take more time to do, and what you really need to figure out a good system for. And packaging is one thing. As I continue to grow, I just didn't think about, or in the early days, I didn't think about how much time that will take when I'm getting 10, 15, 20 orders a day versus, 2 orders every other day. And so it's just something that if you're going to dive into, really think about your process. You're not going to be perfect from the start, and you might, make some mistakes, which is totally fine. But what you do at the beginning more than likely is not what you're going to be doing or how you're going to be packaging, a year or two down the road. And it's something you have to learn through that process, but just know that it'll take a good chunk of time out of your day to just package orders, even if you get really good at it.